In today's video, I'm going to share with you how I cashed 182 pips trading GJ, as you can see here. And this were my profit target projection, TP1, TP2, both of them got smash. By simply using supply and demand zone coupled with Fibonacci 2. And at the end of this video, I'm going to explain exactly the mechanism behind taking this trade. Without much ado, let's get started. Now let me give you some tips before I start dissecting the trade which I took on GJ. On how to draw supply and demand on your chart first. For supply zone, that is, you want to see price moving in an uptrend, thereby giving you new highs, as you can see. Next, you want to target the turning point. The turning point as price was creating the new lows. For example, take a look at this turning point. Take a look at this turning point. In order to draw your demand zone accurately, each of these turning points, you look for the last red candle. For example, here, so you highlight from the high all the way to the low of that body and extend your rectangular box. That level is said to be your demand zone. Take a look at the next turning point. The last red candle, that's this one. From the high all the way to the low, you extend it. And that level is said to be your demand zone. If you notice, we have another turning point at this level. The last red candle, that is this guy, from the high all the way to the low, you mark it and extend it. It's another level of demand. The same thing goes for supply. Let's say here on this chart, the market was in a downtrend, thereby creating new lows, high, new low. Next, you want to target the turning point. Take a look at this turning point. These are the turning point, okay? And each of these turning point, the last green candle inside each of that turning point is your level of supply. And you extend it. So basically, this is how you go about plotting your supply and demand zone on your chart. Next, now if I want to take a trade, I can't just rely on supply and demand zone. I need another confluence. I need a double confirmation. By using my Fibonacci Retracement tool. In an uptrend, I place my Fibonacci Retracement tool on the relative low all the way to relative high. And as you can see, this was our demand zone. Price came back revisiting that zone coupled with our Fibonacci retracement level. On the Fibonacci retracement level, as you can see, I have two reversal zones, 78.6% retracement level and the 61.8% retracement level. Price came exactly into those two levels and it then rallied all the way to the upside. We have negative 27. This level is always my first TP level, and minus 100. That's the last profit target projection. Should in case you want to use these levels, here are the values. You can easily copy them. Okay, we have the 0, 0.618, 1, minus 0.27, minus 1, and the last one which is 0.786. So these are the Fibonacci values I am using. And they are the same on this chart, as you can see. So if I'm not taking a trade, basically what I will do, as price comes back into this zone, coupled with my Fibonacci levels, I will execute my trade position right at this point and my stop loss slightly below the 100, slightly below the 100, and this is my profit target projection. That's the last profit target projection. I can also take partial profit. You see, as price approaches negative 27, I will take, basically this is how I go about taking trade whenever I'm using supply and demand, coupled with my Fibonacci retracement tool. So as you can see, we have our partial profit at negative 27% and the last profit target projection, which is minus 100. So now let's dissect this trade which I took, and that gave me 182 pips. So basically this was what the market was giving me. The market started creating new lows. Then I straight away realized that the market is now in a bearish flow. Next, I targeted all my turning points. I had a turning point at this level. I also had a turning point at this level. And as you can see, the last green candle in that turning point was my supply zone. I extended it. That's why you saw this highlighted zone. Okay. Next, I used my Fibonacci retracement tool from the relative high all the way to the relative low. What happened? As price navigates back into that zone, let me zoom it out. Remember, I have my Fibonacci retracement tool. Inside that zone, corresponding with the 61.8% retracement level. Remember, these levels are reversal levels on the Fibonacci tool. And right within my supply zone, I have got the 61.8% retracement level as well. So it's like a double confluence, double confirmation. And also that wasn't just the case. As price came into rate, you see it rejected, giving me weak rejections. Weak rejection signifies selling pressure, shift in market sentiment. And right from there, I took this trade. And as price dropped all the way to negative 27, that was my first TP. Took some partial profit and I allowed the rest running all the way to negative 100%. So basically, this was how I managed to catch 182 pips on GJ by simply using supply and demand zone coupled with Fibonacci retracement tool to get a confluence entry. If you find value in this video, you can support my channel by liking and subscribing. Until next time, bye for now.